CBS46 Pinpoint Weather, certified Atlanta's most accurate forecast.
Most of us on this Monday are very hot and very dry, but we do have one small shower. It's moving off the Lake Lanier area towards 985 in Hall County between Oakwood and Flowery Branch. If this does hold together, which it shouldn't last for too much longer, this will be in the Chestnut Mountain area in the next couple of minutes, but this is just one very small brief shower. That is it. That is all we have as far as the heat relief goes on CBS 46 Pinpoint radar. Look how many 90s we have across the map. It is 92 in Athens, 90 in Griffin, 90 in Covington, 91 in Rome and Atlanta. Very close to the 90s right now with 89. So far in 2020, we've only had 10 days in the 90s. That will change very, very quickly this week. Almost every single day for the next 7 days will be in the 90s. But compare that to 2019. By this time last year, we'd almost seen 30 days in the 90s, so it could always be worse. The reason why we're seeing so much heat is we have a big area of high pressure that's going to continue to build in through this week. Anytime you see that high pressure sitting right over us, that means very hot and very dry weather. And this is typically the time of year that the heat starts to build in. So it's not anything that's too unusual, but of course, anytime we make it into the 90s with the humidity, it's never comfortable outside. Here's what we have as far as heat relief this week. Not a lot of rain, but a passing shower or two starting on Wednesday, and those chances will remain low all the way through the weekend and even into the upcoming week. What we have as far as heat relief today is a very small breeze out of the northwest. We'll take whatever we can get as far as the heat relief when we get into the 90s. But that's our view for most of us right now. CBS 46 Pinpoint camera network looking towards Midtown. Through the overnight hours, we will briefly dip into the 70s, 71 degrees. Still humid through the overnight and not a lot of rain for many of us, not only through the overnight hours, but for tomorrow as well. Tomorrow, that's when the heat really starts to build in. So we'll start off in the 70s, but we will quickly soar into the 90s, 93 tomorrow, but you factor in the humidity, it will feel anywhere as hot as 95 up to 98. And in areas like Athens, where our actual temperature will be 95 tomorrow, that's when those feels like temperatures could get a little bit dangerous, bordering on the triple digits. Throughout the week, look how many 90s we have on this 7-day forecast. 94 on Wednesday, 95 on Thursday, Wednesday through Saturday. That's when we have to be concerned about the dangerous heat building in, where temperatures really don't fall that much through the overnight hours. And in the afternoon, those feels like temperatures, triple digits, or even a little bit higher than 100 degrees. And we won't see a lot of relief as far as the heat goes for the next 7 days.